There you are. Welcome to Zen Fits here in Blackstone, Virginia, the center of the world, where everything fits. Everything fits is when you see that everything fits. It's very simple. Nothing fits, then everything fits. So we're looking at what is nothing fits. Well, nothing fits is when something is missing. I have this nagging feeling something's not complete. I have nagging feeling there's something more, that I'm missing something. What is it? I'm satisfied. But it doesn't end or doesn't stay. So what's going on? We have to find out. Let me start. Huckleberry Finn, for instance. I used to teach that in school. The kids didn't get it. The administration didn't get it. But I did. Of course, that was one of the reasons I could no longer teach school. But anyway, it was as one thing. Because you can't see the whole cosmos. You can't chase that, you see. But we must find that whole to be complete. But we look for that whole in things, in one, you see. So we're always trying to find the one that is all in the one that is not all. This is the catch-22. So I said so my title was, I think, I guess I put it on there, the catch-22 of Killing Eve. Killing Eve. Now I'm watching it the third time, and when I watch it now, what I'm doing is taking snapshots of particular clues or telling scenes that catch my attention. And if I hear a dialogue, I write it down. So I got a little book of dialogue. I did this with Avatar. I watched Avatar 3 times, and I wrote down the dialogue of the whole damn movie. It was very interesting. If you write the dialogue down, you'll see the theme of a movie. You'll see what's beyond form. See, form is visual. See, the movie's visual. The movie's that story on the screen. The movie, the characters are this woman Eve and this woman Villanelle, and they're over there. You see, but there is a undercurrent there. There's a riptide there. There's a deep, 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 deep current flowing that is the one. It's like the whole universe is flowing under the waves. And we watch the waves, and we try to find the ocean by catching a big wave. Oh, there's a big wave, I'll ride that. But then it disappears. But then it fades away. Then we go catch another. This is the cycle of death and birth that Buddha talked about. This is what the monks used to go to the monastery for, to free themselves from the cycle of birth and death. The Groundhog Day, the search for satisfaction that is always ephemeral, that never lasts. The ice cream always melts. The Christmas is over. The party's over, you see. So we're looking for that one that doesn't fade. Well, that's the whole. But we can't find the whole. Why? Because I'm separate from it. I can't find the whole unless I'm outside of it looking for it. In other words, if you're going to find the totality as something, you have to be outside of it. The detective is outside of the crime. So we can find out who did it over there. Of course, in some shows, the detective realizes, oh, I did it. I'm the one. I'm the whole. I'm everything, and I was looking for myself as something. So Killing Eve, as I work my way through it the third time, keeps giving me deeper insights into this paradox of Catch-22. Catch-22, watch that movie 3 times, is about an island in the Mediterranean where there was an airfield of B-25s, and they would fly over to bomb the Germans, and they were dying and getting shot up. And one Usarian, a pilot, was done with it. I don't want to die. I want to get off this island. I've done 25 flights. You said that if I did 25 flights, I could get over. I could be shipped out. But the commander keeps adding more flights. Keeps adding more flights, you see. And so the whole thing is trying to get off this, and that's catch-22. The catch-22 is when yes is no, yes is no, and no is yes. It's ambiguity. Catch-22 is a fundamental ambiguity where no matter what I do, it's no good. No matter what I do to be full, I still feel empty. No matter what I do to be rich, I still feel poor. No matter what I do to be successful, I still feel a failure. No matter what I do to be worthy, I still feel unworthy. You see, this catch-22, this ambiguity. It's a puzzle, and I've got to solve it. You've got to solve it. That's your destiny. That's your goal. That's your purpose. To solve the puzzle. To solve the riddle. To find out who did it. You see, all the entertainment we watch, the books, the novels, it's all about who did it. It's all about it's all about the same paradox, the same ambiguity. And we try to get out of it by solving mini puzzles. By solving workable puzzles, you see. We'll work them, get a crossword. You can solve that. There's a moment of, But then the ambiguity, the catch-20 comes back. And you got a new puzzle. Oh, how am I going to pay the bills? So there's this constant death and dying of this fundamental puzzle. Who am I? Am I one or am I everything? Who am I? Am I everything or am I one? I must be one, but I must be everything. So what is the everything that I can belong to? Oh, well, I want to belong to a collective, a group, a family, a worldview, a philosophy, a religion that says I'm unique, I'm the one. So I can belong to a group or political party or world idea that is unique, that is the truth, that is the one. And then I can belong, but at the same time, I can be one because I belong to the one, you see. I've solved the puzzle. But this is an illusion. The Bible says this is hypocrisy. You think you're doing one thing, but you're doing the opposite, you see. So anyway, this hypocrisy, this catch-22 is what we have to wake up from or to. We don't wake up from it. Zen is all about this. Zen creates little Zen koans, which are little dramas, little demonstrations of this fundamental ambiguity. So you work with the koan to solve the ambiguity. And the question, how can I be and not be at the same time? We're all Hamlet. How can I be the one and not be the one, but belong to a bigger one? See, if you belong to a bigger one, you dissolve into it. That's why the right fears communism. Oh, in communism, you're going to dissolve. You won't be unique. You won't have any choices, So anyway, this is a fundamental question. It's a fundamental dukkha, or suffering. And Buddha says life is suffering. Well, this is the suffering he was talking about. This dissatisfaction that we cannot get rid of. No matter what we do, there's still a little something left on the plate. We didn't eat it all. We didn't eat the whole turkey. We left some of the Eucharist on the table. A little crumb left, you see. The sacrifice wasn't complete. I held something back. I held me back because I want to be me. Thanks for dropping in. Kind of crazy, isn't it?